You're watching this today because you need your arse handed to you, man. Your head's up your backside and you feel like everything is like moving through custard right now. I've got your back, but prepare for some hard, honest truths. But before we get stuck into that today, my name's Kristian. For anyone that's new here, make sure you've done me a massive favor and hit subscribe to the channel. I run a coaching program for high performers, entrepreneurs, execs, CEOs, anyone that is in a high pressure job that deals with a lot of stress and can find themselves going through regular burnouts, and they want to be more higher performing in everything they do in their body, in their mind, their relationships, and in their career, most importantly. Then that's who we help. So make sure you've done me a massive favor, hit subscribe to the channel, and let's get stuck into this. You are delusional to believe that you can be in a low frequency, low energy state and expect great results in your life, especially in your business, man. Delusional, because you have to be that person that's looking for the opportunity. You have to be that person that can see the things and look beyond what everyone else is looking at, because you're only going to be as good as anyone else. It gets to this point, understand that maybe you've lost a bit of drive, lost a bit of creativity, you've maybe let your standards slip a little bit, you've maybe been out and drank at the weekend, and it catches up on you. And before you know it, you're going into the week and you're anticipating problems and you're starting to make things overly logical. What's actually happened is you're stopped operating within there and you're trying to make it all up there. I had a great call with a client this week who's also a coach as well, and they were just talking about how things were and they'd lost their spark, but they were also talking about how they've had a lot of things going in their life and they've actually found themselves escaping a little bit, going on that night out, drinking a little bit more, letting things go a little bit as a way to actually distract themselves from what's actually going on. It's okay, I get it. You might be doing this in your life when it comes to food, alcohol, partying, watching things you shouldn't be watching. I know what you get up to, man, trying to escape what's sitting in front of you, but you have to face the music and you have to become someone that takes control and takes complete sovereignty of their body and mind, because no one else is going to do it for you and you have to step up. So many people want it to be a tactical issue. What do I need to do? Just tell me more of the things. It's not as simple as that. It's about your state, your frequency, and your energy. And you have to be the person that creates that. And it starts with first thing when you get up and when you go to bed. You can't be tolerating things that a former version of yourself is tolerating. You are only 4 moves away from being someone you do not like being. And it's very, very easy to slip into that. We're all at different points of our journey. We're all on this journey of change and growth. I get it as well. I understand it better than anyone. And it's such a cycle that you can get easily stuck into. You trip yourself up before you know it. Your creativity goes. Content feels harder. Dealing with your customers feels harder. Dealing with your team feels harder. Conversations that are meant to be inspiring just become ticky box conversations and exercises. That's not how it's meant to be. And you have to be someone that gets yourself into a state of curiosity. Get yourself outside. Manage your boundaries. Stop checking emails and WhatsApp from the moment you get up. Nobody needs to hear from you then. You need to step up and you need to stop allowing yourself to do standards that you wouldn't want anyone else to do. Probably things that you tell your team not to do, tell your children not to do, tell your customers and your clients not to do. It's that same, everyone's like, oh, it's easy when I'm telling them what to do, but it's hard for me. You need to step up and you need to be better. It's not good enough, man. And you making little excuses, pulling out the violin, saying that it's tactics. I just need this, I just need that. Shut up and get a grip. You run a business and you're a leader. Come on, man. It's time to step up. So you need to snap out of this because it will bleed into everything else I'm doing. I'm telling you, and I've watched so many people get weeded out by this, and they start blaming their environment, and they start blaming the time of the year, and they start blaming other people. The algorithm, it was the algorithm that done it. It was you. So you need to step up. Number 2, you need to audit your language. If you're falling into this mindset of being in a bit of a rut, everything feels a bit heavy, you can't be saying things that consolidate what you are thinking underneath. What's happening internally is all that matters. But if you're projecting that out into the surface, it's going to become your reality. So you need to wisen up and you need to be so clear about the things that you're saying. You can't allow yourself to slip into these behaviors and habits. It's not good enough, man. Because think about it. Think about everyone else around you. You're going through the street. People are moaning about the weather. They're moaning about things that are going on. They're moaning about the news. You have to be so much better than that. So if you're saying things like you're getting old, guess what? You're going to feel lower energy. You're going to allow yourself to do things that you wouldn't allow yourself to do if you identified as a higher frequency, higher energy person that doesn't deal with those things. I was on a retreat last week And one of my clients, long-term clients are there, who's actually doing a spell of sobriety. They're not labeling how long it's going to be. They're not saying if it's going to be a forever thing. But ultimately what they've done so well is they're not identifying as someone that drinks. And we were actually going out for a couple of drinks on the Saturday night, and we walked past someone that was coming along, and I witnessed the full thing, and I thought it was amazing. And the guy said to the other guy, hey, you coming out for some drinks tonight? And he just went, I don't drink, but I'll be there. Now, to me, knowing this person, I know that they've drank for a big part of their life, but how convicted they said that was so impressive. You have to be speaking like that as well. If you're saying things like, I'm always stressed, I'm always tired, I'm getting old now, this is something I've always dealt with, it's just going to make you more and more fragile, and it's going to push you further and further away from who you need to be. So I know that you believe these things internally, I know that you're working through them, but stop giving it the space and energy, because it's just solidifying your biggest insecurities. And lastly, stop getting so distracted. What you actually need to do is so simple. You know it's simple, you know what you need to do, but you're always looking around, peering into everyone else's business, peering into other people, mentors online business gurus that are telling you how to make more money, downloading their things and then going, why am I not there? I've not got that thing. I need more things inputted in here. We're at a time right now where there is an overwhelming amount of change happening, and there's going to be so many things that can aid your life, aid your business, aid you to be a more productive person. But if you are not nailing the world-class basics that are going to allow you to be your best and your business to be your best and your customers, your clients and your team to be supported in the best way they possibly can be, then guess what? You're going to have unhappy people. You're going to be unfulfilled within yourself. So stop getting distracted. Stop downloading things. Stop buying things that are taking you away from what you actually need to do. It's way simpler than you're making it out. So stop making it so much harder. So I hope this has woken you up. I hope it's given you a bit of a shake, and I hope it's ignited a little bit of a fire inside of you to start getting after it. It's not that complicated, but you're making it so much more complicated. This is a lonely journey. It's tough, but you cannot be leaning against other people that do not have the things that you want. You have to be getting around other men and women that don't operate at that standard, that don't accept the things that you're currently accepting. Otherwise, you just stay at that point right there. So do me a massive favor, make sure that you've hit subscribe to the channel. And if you're interested in working with me, you know what you need to do. The link is in my bio right there. Let's get talking and let's turn you into an operator.